Thanks for joining us for the chat. I'm joined today by Ashley with the American Quarter Horse Association, and you guys are a nonprofit. Can you kind of just explain that in a sense to everyone here in the community?
Absolutely. So we are under the American Quarter Horse Foundation. So I'm with the American Quarter Horse Hall of Fame and Museum, and so we are a nonprofit organization that helps in doing charitable giving and bringing people together, bringing horse and people together. And so we do events, we do educational programming, scholarships, research, and all those things for the American Quarter Horse.
Love that so much, because obviously being here in the Panhandle, we are a big ag community.
Absolutely.
And what has that been like for you, in your role with AQHA?
It's been amazing. I've always been with horses, and I have always loved being around horses. It's a bond that a lot of people can resonate to here in the Panhandle community, and so being a part of the American Quarter Horse Association and the foundation has really helped in being able to further that bond and further encourage people to experience that bond, even if it's not having a horse of yourself or being brand new to the industry. It really opens up the doors to help people become a part of this big American Quarter Horse family.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier, just like ag in general, there's so many different aspects to it and different ways to bring the community together. And one of those is you guys are having an event on Friday, super cool, basically bringing horses and the movie industry together.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. I'll even go a little bit more and talk about our exhibit that we even have. So we have an exhibit called Behind the Action, Making Magic with Horses in Hollywood.
So cool.
That keys into that horse and film industry, which a lot of people don't realize. Film started because of a horse.
Wow.
They wanted to figure out how a horse would run and see the suspension of it. So our exhibit highlights all that it takes with partnerships with actors or animal welfare regulations and all of that. And of course, the event that we have from Set to Saddle with John Scott, which is this Friday, May 16th.
I love that. And John Scott, he's a pretty big deal in the ag community. Can you talk about just his accomplishments with AQHA?
Oh, absolutely. So he actually helped so much in Western Canada to pretty much offshoot it to the film and television industry. So he has done over 250 films and televisions, probably a lot more.
Yeah.
But he has done 7 Academy Award-winning films such as Legends of the Fall, Unforgiven, Heartland, Lord of the Rings, Night at the Museum, and so many more. He is a very well-known gentleman in Alberta, Canada, where he's from, and so he's going to come and talk a little bit more about his behind-the-scenes experience with working with American Quarter Horses, because in his words, it's the horse that he prefers and that he loves to work with.
I love that. And me growing up here in the Panhandle my whole life, I actually am not super versed in the ag community. But when you throw it in with something that I am interested in, like I'm super interested in film and movies and just the arts in general, I mean, that really does create a door for opportunity, to continue to learn about that, not only that, but also the ag community. Would you kind of agree with that as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of the goal that we have in mind for this event, is that we want to have people come, whether you're a movie enthusiast, a horse enthusiast, both, or you just want to have something to do on Friday night, you can come, and John is going to do some storytelling. He's going to tell us, stories of working with Robin Williams or Brad Pitt and all those, and then also give the audience an opportunity to talk with him, ask him questions. If you want advice of how to become a stunt coordinator, he can answer those questions for you, or he can answer about, what his favorite horse is, or what was his favorite movie scene that he'd like to shoot. So many opportunities to do that.
I love that. And I know you were like, I'm going to pick his brain a little bit. Do you have a certain question that you're planning on asking?
My goodness, yes. I'm a bit of a nerd myself.
Love it.
Lord of the Rings is one of the ones he coordinated, specifically the 3rd film from Lord of the Rings, and he actually coordinated the 300 horse battle scene, which is, it's so crazy to think that you can coordinate one man 300 horses and
my
knights
goodness.
and everything. So I'm very interested to ask him more about that and just what were the difficulties, all about it.
That's so cool. So this Friday, you said tickets are $25. Can you give us more details on how to get tickets or
Absolutely.
plan, you know, for this event?
Of course, yes. So if you go to aqha.com/museum under our events section, you will find a tile for John Scott where you can purchase tickets, which is $25. It includes light snacks and refreshments and also an opportunity to take a photo with John Scott
How
himself.
cool. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. That sounds like so much fun.
Absolutely.
And I mean, again, just opening that door, you know, for more people to become involved with you guys, I think is so important and vital to the community.
Yes, and talking with John Scott himself, you know, he's very excited to share with the Panhandle community all about his experience. He's been very motivated. He's been very excited. Every time we speak with him, he always expresses how he's looking forward to this event and giving his experience to others who are maybe pursuing also becoming just as much as a lead horse wrangler or stunt coordinator.
Love that so much. Well, thank you so much for sharing. We are excited for you guys.
Yes, we are too. And please, if you're more than welcome to come and join us, as well as everyone in the Panhandle community.
Awesome. Well, yes, y'all don't want to miss it. That's happening again Friday night. So get your tickets. And thank you again, Ashley, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This has been The Chat. I'm Kelsey Davis for News Channel 10.